Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making Pac-Man on Python. So let's get started. I am using Sublime Text as my editor, and you guys could use Visual Studio Code or the main IDLE. So let's get started. But first we're going to have to import Pygame. So we head over to Command Prompt, run as administrator. And then over here you enter pip install pygame, which will install pygame for us. It says here requirement already satisfied because I've already installed it, but for you, if you haven't installed it, it will give you a big, downloading bar, which will download it for you. So now if we head over to Sublime Text, we can get started. So I've made in my folder main.py, playerclass.py, enemyclass.py, appclass.py, and settings.py. So I'm gonna go over and show you. Give me a second. So over here is the folder. I made it in desktop, and I made a folder called Pac-Man, and over here are my 5 different Python files. So now we're gonna need images for the like a maze image and the Pac-Man image himself. So to do that, we're gonna have to go to get a picture, so a PNG file. So I've got this maze picture, which is for the maze, and the Pac-Man will start here, and the ghosts will exit from here, which I'll make like a wall, like an opening to let them exit. And this is the Pac-Man figure. So that will be Pac-Man, and his mouth will be opening and closing as he walks. I mean, as he walks along the maze. So let's just I'll put the images in the chat. I mean, in the description below, so you guys can take it too. And now once we've got that, I can go and start coding. So we're gonna start with settings.py, and because we've imported a Pygame, we're gonna have to import it. So we've downloaded Pygame, now we're gonna import it. So import Pygame. There we go. So we've imported our Pygame and Pygame.math. Now we're going to as it's going to be a Pygame app, we're going to have to change the Pygame title. So changing the Pac-Man title. So Pygame dot display dot set caption. And then over here you can enter what you want to set the caption as. So I'm going to put over here Pac-Man. And now we're going to have to change the Pygame icon. So over here we just do and now program icon Pygame dot image dot load. sorry. Uh, Pac. That's the one we've got in our folder. So yeah, pacman.png. Yep, there we go. And now we just have to display it. So pygame dot display dot set icon. Set icon and then program icon. There we go. Now we're gonna have to set the screen setting. So I've done quite a few measurements and I've noted them down. So I played around with them because and I got this. So this is my width slash height equals 6110 comma 670. And now the FPS equals 60, and the top bot buffer, I'm going to put that as 50. Now we're going to have the maze height, maze width. So maze width, maze height equals width minus top bottom buffer height minus top bottom buffer. Now the rows is equal to 30, columns is equal to 28, and now that's screen settings is done. Now we're going to do the color settings. So color settings. Okay, so black, red, gray, white, and the player color. So now if I go black, it's going to be 0, 0, 0. Like I said, I've done these calculations. I've got these. And now red is 20822. Oh, 1 second. Oh, 0, 0, 0. There. Then 208, 22, and 22. Then 107, 107, 107, and 107. And then we've got white, which is 255, 255, and 255. Then player color, which is I'm gonna do 190, 194, and 15. So now I'm just gonna go over. We've done this. Now we just need to go over font settings, which is gonna be start text size. equals 16. Start font equals Arial black. That done. So now we have start, yep, 16 and Arial black there. So now that's finished. So I'm just gonna save it, saved, and now I'm gonna go over the I'm gonna do a text like so wait, over here where my Pac-Man is here. I'm gonna drag that along, and here walls.txt. So this is the walls which I've got, and it's just this. So I've got that off documentation for the walls, so it doesn't collide. So I'll put this in the down below in the description on GitHub, so you guys can view it and do the same. So just make a note of that. Now, once we've done that, we can, yeah. So now we're gonna do main.py, and for main.py, we're gonna go over to this. So now, because the main.py, we need to import everything from all of the player class, the enemy class, app class settings. So we need to import everything from there. So if you guys want to import sound, that's also another thing we could do. So import wind sound, because for Windows it's wind sound. Um, well, for me, I really don't need sound and I don't want to do it, so I'm just gonna. But you guys can just follow the Pygame tutorial in my link, which I'll put a video to it, which will tell you how to import sound. So I'm just gonna import everything. I'm class. Wait for layer class. Oh, oh, so let me just. And then over here, app class, and over here we don't need a class. We just need settings because we need to import the settings. Okay, now we need to make the big, like, big main thing, main main statement. So over here we do if double underscore name equals underscore underscore main underscore underscore that, and then app equals app, and then app dot run there. Alright, so that's our main, and that will make our app run. Now let's start off with the player class. So for player class, we're gonna need Pygame again, and we're gonna need the settings. So so let's import Pygame, and from settings import everything. And now let's make this vec variable, and for that we're gonna name it, and in that we're gonna do pygame.math.vector2. Now we're gonna make a player class. So class player, and in it we're gonna have to do define a function called init. So defining init, and in init we're gonna put 3 by accident, and then in it we're gonna do self. We're gonna need app. We're gonna need our app, and now we're gonna need our position. So now in this function init with a double underscore on each side, we're gonna need to do self dot app equals app. We know that. Then we're gonna need self dot starting position equals position dot x and position dot y. Position dot x, comma position dot y. Now we're gonna need self dot grid position equals position. Then we're gonna need self dot pix position, self dot get. This is where we need the pygame.math vec, and now we're going to do self dot stored direction equals none. Self dot able, now we need to make the player move first of all, so self dot able to, we just like putting all these true or false and just the main starting thing, but nothing's gonna work yet. We're just gonna get loads of errors, like because so we also need the app to like update every now and then. So for the next define function we will do update. So let me just finish this off. So able to move equals, we need to make that true, because if we play a false then our player won't be able to move. And then self current score equals 0, because we're going to start off with 0 as our current score. And then we're going to have a self dot speed, which will make like how our player moves, so like the player speed. So we're going to do self dot speed equals 2, self dot lives equals 3. It's going to give him 3 lives. Now we're going to need another define function for the update. So we're going to have to update the app every now and then. And this is all going into the player class. So in this, we're going to, because then after we're going to call all these functions. So we're going to make an update one, a draw one, and then an on coin, because like how it's going to like go on a coin and see what happens after. Then it'll be like eat coin, what happens when you eat the coin, when you move, when you get pixel position, when it's like time to move, and when it can move. So those are all going to be like our define functions. So now we're going to put define update, because we're going to need this app to update every now and then, like how real apps update, like Android or iPhone, iOS. So now if I need f self dot able to move, which is going to be obviously true, able to, so if it can move, if self dot able to move, then we're going to give it this. So self dot pixels plus equals self dot direction. Okay, so over here I'm going to import math. There we go. Self direction. Okay, because then we'll need math. make con like every now and then I just save it. So you know it will be easier for me. So if I come back to it, then you know if you're like if you pause a video and then I mean if you watch a video the other day, finish it off, then you can keep all the work you have and save it. So let me just save all of these. I know there's nothing in it, but I just need to save them for a reason. So it goes onto my file, my folder. Self direction. Then we're gonna do um mm, okay, but then we have to let's times that by self dot speed, which should make us move, and speed of how much you can. So we can chain this like I messed around with these numbers to get me self dot speed equals 2. But now I'm gonna give you if self has time to move. So oh no, wait, I'm gonna have to go here. Yeah. There. So if self dot move dot time to move. Okay, so we've done self dot stored direction double exclamation mark equals none. Now let me go back to it there, and then we're gonna do self dot direction equals self dot stored direction. Self dot able to move equals self dot can move. Okay, so let's save that, and so we've got so far we've got this, yeah. Oh no, I accidentally ran it. Oh, did I not give a put it in my thingy Pac-Man.png? Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna fix this error and I'll be back. I fixed the error and I accidentally had not put the images in the folder in the directory, so I just put them in the directory. Now it should be working again. Right, so now over here, align with this, we're gonna do, we're gonna do setting grid position in reference to pixel position. So setting grid position in reference to pix. I'm just gonna put pix position. So let's start with self dot grid position equals 0, because we're gonna need him at 0. And now let me put this. So as we've imported things from our settings, we're gonna need our top what was it called again? Top bottom buffer. Yeah, that we're gonna need that. So self dot pixel position equals 0, and then we're gonna minus that by top bottom bottom buffer. Right, I'm just gonna check if that's correct. So settings, top button buffer. Where's it gone? Oh no, where's it gone? Oh, there it is. Top button buffer. There we go. It is equal to 50. Yeah. So yeah, top button buffer. Now plus that by self. Oh no. Wait. I'm gonna need to align with this. So we're gonna do self.app dot cell underscore width divide by 2 divide by 2. It's not division, but it's thingy double. It means floor division. Double of slashes means floor division. So then when we go back to this, so the floor division, and then we do this again, floor division to self dot app dot cell with plus 1. Okay, so and then we've closed the brackets, yeah, then yeah, self dot app dot cell with plus 1. Alright, so over here again we do the same thing. Self. I'm just gonna copy and paste it, the same thing. Copy. Paste. So I change this number to 1, so I've pick position 1 again. I change that, yeah. Good, because and then we change the width to height and width to height, and that's top button buffer, yeah. Pixel position and grid position 1, 0. And now we're gonna have to have another if statement. Let's check out this hashed. Oh my god. There we go. So if self dot on underscore coin, then that like that, self dot eat coin, self dot eat coin, there, looking good. Now we're gonna start off with another of those defines. So we're gonna have to define another one called draw. So it's gonna draw us a circle, and which will make the Pac-Man figure move, his mouth move up and down. We've got the Pac-Man, but on the circle we're gonna have to change the color and things like that, and the pixel position. So if we get started, we have to define a function called draw. Let me just minimize this. Yep. That's draw, and so, and then over here, pygame dot draw dot circle self dot app dot screen comma player color int. Over here we not supposed to close it, open another one. Self dot pix position that, and yeah. Okay, so now we close this, put another comma there. go here, that int self dot pixel position, and that's dot y. And now over here, after leaving two of these, we put a comma and self dot app dot cell underscore width, um 2 minus 2. Okay, so floor division 2 minus 2. There we go. And now, okay, so now we're gonna draw player lives. So we're gonna like show the player lives drawing. It's basically drawing. These are for. Sorry, this is for the you know those Pac-Man eats those coins. Those are for that. So we're gonna So now we're gonna do the player lives. So for x in range self dot lives pygame dot draw dot circle self dot app dot screen player color no player color, and then okay, so once we've done that, we're gonna have to keep it going, not ending this. And over here we just put a comma and 30 plus 20 times by x, comma, height minus 15, comma, 7. And that, oh no, I forgot to do this one. So I forgot to put a bracket there. Yeah, that should do it. Okay, so now we've done that. So now we're gonna move on to making so we've done that we've drawn it. Now we're gonna make it on like we're gonna define define this thingy called on coin. So define self on coin. So def on coin is what we're gonna call it. So what happens when you're on coin, and then I'm gonna put self in it. Okay, self. Now we're gonna put if self dot grid underscore position dot x plus the top bottom buffer wait, did we forget? Oh my god, I always forget this. Top bottom buffer. No, actually this doesn't sound right. No. So instead of this position, actually instead of this, I could just put this below, put over here, put self dot pixel position, and then maybe position. Yeah, that sounds a bit more right. Yeah, okay, so then position in self dot app dot coins, and then this then over here we should start the bracket there, and over here I think we could add a bit more. So wait, so let's make this an integer. If integer, then this, yeah. So the wait, that if integer, okay, and then this doesn't need too many. The okay, over here I'm gonna put a percentage sign. Self.app dot cell with double equals to 0. Self.direction equals vector 1 comma 0 vector vector 1 or self dot direction sorry equals to, you're gonna have to write down this what should I put? Oh yeah, let me just put vector then minus 1 comma 0. Okay, that looks good so far. And now over here we're gonna return true. There. Okay. So now let's do that same thing with so that was we need to do the same thing, but we need to do y. So I'm just gonna copy this whole thing. No, not just up till the, and then do the same thing for y, except this needs to be proper. Wait. So that's, let me just make go down a bit. Okay, so we need to change this 1 self direction vector 0. Okay, over here instead of this we do 0 comma minus 1 and then double equal to 0. So instead of here we put height and then pixel position if x, and then put this to y. Yeah, I don't think there's any more. Okay. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Let me see. Yeah, okay. So so far we've done this, and now for this we're gonna okay. So over here under exactly this one, gonna put return false. Save it, and we've done this is for on coin and that. So I just made that a bit easier for us. There. Oh no, I took out all the spaces. No, we're not gonna be needing this. Yeah. Oh, I took out all the spaces. Speed is then easier for us. Not, it's supposed to be easy if we have spaces, and hard if we don't have spaces. There we go. So far we've done this. Okay, now, okay, let's see. Now we're gonna do we're gonna make another one called defining. We're gonna make another define, yeah, define, because we've done on coin, let's do eat coin. This will be a short one, so you won't have to type lots. And over here, let's do self.app.coins dot remove self.grid underscore positions. Yes, okay. No. Okay, yeah, so self dot current score, then it's going to be added by 1. Yeah. Okay, now let's define another one called move, because we need the player to move, and this will be a short one. This will be a short one too. We're gonna need direction in it. And then we're gonna do self dot store direction equals direction. There. That was short. Now let's make another one called get pixel position. So this one will be an average bit of typing, but not that much. So get pixel position, and then here we're gonna put self. And I'm just gonna do return vector self dot grid position. I'm gonna make that, let me make that 0. Yeah, let's make that 0, and then let's times that by self dot app dot cell width. And then let's add that top bottom buffer, and then floor division 2 plus self dot app dot cell underscore width, floor divide that by 2, comma. Alright, I forgot vector. So now I'm just gonna copy the same thing and change a few tweaks. So let me, yeah, copy, paste. So over here, let me just, yeah, no, that's too much. Yeah, that's self dot grid position. Now we need to change that to 1, and then over here we need to change this to height, because it can't be height, and then height, then yeah, everything's fine. Oh yeah, over here we need to change this to height. So yeah, so far, let's see. Yep, it's fine. Except we need to take out this. Over here, let's take out the spaces. There, plus one. Yeah, there we go. Now let's print. Print self.grid position. Print self.grid position, and then that's it. No, we need self dot pixel position. There. So that's get pix position done. Now let's make another one called time to move, and then put that in self. And then just a bit more, and then we just this one and another. We'll define another one called can move, and then I think that should be our last one. Yeah, and then we can move on to enemy class and app class. Okay. So time to move self. Now, if this integer equals self dot pixel position, and then dot x plus top bottom buffer we're gonna need now. Okay, top bottom buffer. I'm just gonna check my code now. I feel like there might be something wrong, so let me just quickly have a look at it. You just need to understand it. That's the whole thing about Python. You need to understand, and then right. Yeah, I think I've got it so far. I'm not gonna, run it right now because I've done few checks and things like that every now and then, and it's going good so far. I won't get the full output because I haven't made the app class, enemy class, and so I've done the walls, then I've done the main.py, which we just have to import everything, and then we started class. I'm gonna come back in a minute or two because I'm gonna go get a water break, so you guys can stretch your fingers, and then I'll be back. See you soon. Bye. Okay, so I'm back, and now let's get started. Oh, sorry, it's raining outside. Okay, so this tells me it's gonna stop. Alright, so now that we've done time to move, we're gonna stop bottom buffer, and now we're gonna do this. Let's go over. Let me see. Yeah. Oh man, I ran it again. 1 second. I'm just gonna be back in a minute. In a few seconds. 1 second. Oh yeah. Okay. So back to this. So floor division 2. Now we've done that. Let's go to this. So self dot app dot sound with double equals to 0. Now we need to return that. Actually, before we return, let's see if I do. Wait, let me try the direction. This actually could work. Yeah, let's do this. So the vector 1, 0 or self dot direction. Vec -1, 0. Or self dot direction vector and then 0, 0. Well, that should work now. And let's just return that. There. Return true. Now we're gonna need the same thing, but we're gonna need it for y. So I'm just gonna copy and paste the y code. The y's code. Let's just copy and paste this and make this all y. Yeah. So I've changed it to y. Changed that to height. The direction of vector I've changed. And this I've changed again, and this I've changed again, and return true. Alright, so that was our second last definer. I don't know. I don't know what to call it. If I made this exactly in line, I would say it would be here. No, here. Define. Let's see. Was that a good line? Yeah, I guess so. Okay, now we're just gonna put can. Now we're gonna make one called can move. So if the player can move, self, and then over here we're gonna put that. And then for wall in self dot up dot walls, and then effect. Oh, I forgot to write 4. I thought I actually said 4 for a second, but I must have misread my own work. Oh my god. All. Okay, I'm just gonna do it again. Force. Wait a minute. Give me a second. Let me just rewrite this code. Alright. So for wall in self dot app dot walls underscore if vector self dot grid underscore position. Now let me go that position plus self dot direction. Okay, self dot grid position, self dot direction. Yeah, now I just that's done. There's our finished. But okay, wait one second. Now we're just gonna have to equal this to wall. We're just gonna have to return that false. I mean, return it true. No, I mean, sorry, return false. Yeah, I was right. Return false. And for this one, we're gonna have to return that one true. There we go. Let it just save because I've just put it on save mode, and then it's not letting me go. Oh, there we go. Yeah, saved. So now that's our player class finished. Now we should move on to we could move on to enemy class now. Yeah, let's move on to enemy class. For this, we're gonna need a Pygame again. I'll download that after. So import Pygame, and we're gonna import random because we're gonna need random too, which is also part of one of the Python modules. And we're gonna need settings from the settings. The settings, this one, the settings.py. Here we go. We just need all of this imported into our enemy class. Import all of it. Alright, now we're gonna need vector again. So vector equals I'm just gonna call it back a variable python.math.vector2. Okay, so now, like exactly how we did it, we need to find exactly how we've done player class. We need to do the same thing for enemy class, exactly same layout. So exactly same. I think half of it's gonna be same, but in enemy class we've got quite a lot. So I'm just I'll just go over it. Okay, so got quite a lot. So now over here we got to make a class called enemy. Gonna have to define a function called init, like how we've done the same thing. And we're gonna have to do the same thing. Uh, Give me one more second. I just need to see what's wrong with my OBS Studio. Okay, everything's fine. I don't know what was some problem. Got an error. Okay, everything's fine. Alright, so yeah, enemy class. Okay, so in it now we need self up position number. I could I after all of this code, once we finished it, the result would look like this. I'm just gonna give you a quick look. Just gonna show you how it's gonna. So let me just run it on the normal idle, ideally, and it's on my other screen. It's gonna appear on the okay, it's on the screen. So give me a second, and I will get you that. Um, yeah, and main.py. Oh, right. I need to also. Okay. One second, I'll get it up and running for you in a minute. I've just got some error. Just gonna quickly fix it. It won't take long. So I just need to copy this. Go to my folder. Somewhere in here. It's so long. There, it's working. All right. Okay. Sorry. It should look like this. Oh, right. It's on my other screen. So it's like this, and its high score is written at the top in this writing, and then push spacebar, and one player only. So it goes like it's gonna be like this. So I'm Pac-Man over there. Oh, why isn't it letting me move? Oh, sorry, I was using the wrong keys. So I'm the yellow one, which is moving here, over here. You see this? Wait, and my high score is 0. My current score is 63. Oh, game over. I've only got one life over there, but if I do it again, now I've got 3 lives. Over here, you see that I've got 3 lives. Now, over here, you see, I couldn't get the mouth to move, but his mouth to open and close. But okay, there, I lost a life, and now it says over here I got 2. So I just have to keep going, and it'll say my high scored over here. And so that's how the game works. And I'm just gonna kill myself because these. So you see, look there. And over here is the opening for all these. Huh? And then oh, okay. So now this is gonna. Sorry about that. Now um over here on enemy class let me just close this now. So you've got a quick peek. Now we're gonna keep going for the enemy class. So yeah, so I'm so sorry about earlier. That was my little sister. She just annoys me a lot. Okay, so now we are over here at enemy class. So for this enemy class dot py, we should um be over here. So now I guess we need to carry on this. Okay, so okay. It's the same as player class, but now we just have to do it for the enemy class. Okay, so let's start off like this. Alright, now we just do all of this. Self dot up equals up, and then it's self dot grid underscore position equals position. Then we have self dot starting position. Then we have self dot starting position equals position dot x comma position dot y. Now over here, self dot. You guys can keep like how I do it. I just keep running it every now and then. But you guys won't be able to see that because of I pause it because for errors I have to like check, diagnose and see if everything's alright. And if everything's not alright, I have to alert you and tell you guys. I'll explain what the error is, and but so far we're doing good. So far we're great, and we have uh I'll explain the error to you, and you then we can carry on. So we have to change it. But so far we've got a few errors, but I fixed them, and for you it was like my personal error because I did something wrong in my own one because I thought I did this, but like basically one of my calculations was wrong. So I fixed that, and you didn't need to change anything on the Python thing. It was just one of my measurements on the walls.txt over here to bash into the walls because I had to do a lot of code to just make this working. Um, yeah. So because we've got the pictures so far, so like the background picture, Pac-Man, and all of those. And now we just need to keep going, keep doing this. So now we're here. So starting position, then we need to do our pixel position. Self dot get underscore pix position. That. Yeah, that's sorry about that. Okay, okay. Now we have to do self dot radius. So let's start with this self dot radius. We need to make that an integer, and self dot up dot cell width, and do that 2.3. So floor division 2.3. There. Now I need to do self dot uh, self dot number equals number. Then we've got self dot color equals self dot self set color. Then we've got self dot direction equals vector Okay, then we got self dot personality equals self dot set per personality. Yeah, personality. Mm, okay, so and then we got self dot target, and we haven't got target, so yet target. So we're gonna put that at none. And we got self dot speed, which equals self dot set underscore speed. Make that okay. So now we've done that in it, and now we have to let's start off with update, the update one, like how we've done on the player class update. So let's update and then put that into self self dot target self dot set target. All right, now we're gonna do an if statement regarding self dot target. um so wait, so now let's do if self dot target equals self dot grid position, self dot grid position. Then we should do self dot pixel position plus position plus equals self dot direction and times that by self dot speed, and then over here if self dot time to move, put that like that, self dot move. All right, now we need to set grid position in reference to pixel position. So let me just quickly note that down. Grid position. I'm so sorry. I'm putting hashtag, but okay, I think I need to do this. I don't know what those other keyboards are. I've tried changing it, but can't be bothered right now. So let me just quickly do this. Setting grid position in reference to pixel position. Now we have to do this. So I've got self dot grid position, and that equals 0. Then over here I've got self dot pixel position 0. I'm sorry, 0, and then minus that by top bottom buffer, top bottom buffer, and plus that by self dot app dot cell width, and Here we do that again, and then self.app.cell with plus 1. Okay, now I think that's alright, so we should now move on. Wait, I think we can change this. Over here, maybe we could put a bracket and close it over here. So, it's like parenthesis, so yeah, that makes more sense. Now we need to do the same thing, but we need to do it for the height, and we need to change the grid position to 1. So let me just copy this. And put it there. So I've changed this grid position to 1, position 1, top bottom buffer over here 1. Let me just see if this is right. So I think, yeah, I guess, yeah, it looks right. Okay, so yeah, self.app.cell.width, and yeah, everything is fine. So all you need to change is the width equals height, and then grid position, which is 1, you need 0, which you need to change to 1. Yeah, and you just need to the height and the width. Now we've finished that define. We need to move on to the next one, which is draw. So let's do draw. Self. Okay, let's draw. Now we need to, because we've got downloaded Pygame, got pygame.draw dot circle, because we want the Pygame to draw a circle. I could just use turtle, but Pygame is like a bit more efficient, and I like Pygame, so I'm gonna use Pygame. Self.app.screen self.color, comma, and over here we change it. Over here, under self.app, we put a bracket, int, and then the other one, you go self, but then we should not close it over here actually. You should keep it like this, self.pixel, pixel position x, comma, int, and then over here we open another one, self.pixel position, and then that's to be .y. And now we close 2 brackets and put another comma here and self.radius. Yeah, sorry. That. Okay, now we've done that one. We need to do another one. We have to define another one called set speed. And then if self.personality in speedy and scared, then we need to do speed equals 2. And then if that doesn't work, I guess we'll just put an else statement here, because yeah, and then put speed equals to 1. And now we need to just return the speed. So return speed. There we go. Okay, now we need to define a function called set target, because we need to set a target, to Pac-Man. So we are the enemy and we need to try to kill Pac-Man. So you're going to set a target, yeah? And over here, not to make it too hard, I'm going to leave one of the Pac-Mans, yeah, no, one of the enemy. There's gonna be four enemies, and one of the enemy has to be like on Pac-Man, like he's gonna literally be targeting Pac-Man. Then there's gonna be two of them, which are just gonna be like messing around, doing whatever, but make sure he just don't crash into them. And then I'm gonna put another one, which is gonna target Pac-Man, but it's not gonna go to the same speed as Pac-Man, so it's gonna be a bit slower. Go like, because Pac-Man goes at the speed of 2, and the one I was talking about, the one we have to, just target Pac-Man, I'm gonna keep that at speed 2 too. So they're both gonna be targeting that guy. So that one is gonna be targeting Pac-Man full time, and Pac-Man's gonna be like really worried and scared. And there's another one who's gonna be targeting Pac-Man, but he's gonna be speed is gonna be 1, so it's gonna be slower, and he's like more tactical, unlike the other one. He's just like full on, just go where Pac-Man is. And so now we need to, so let's do that. Target and self. Okay, so now we need to do if self dot personality equals speedy, or self dot personality equal return self dot app dot player dot grid position. Okay, that looks correct. Okay, there. Alright, now let's go to else we're gonna have quite a few over here. So over here we're gonna have quite we're gonna have, in the else statement we're gonna have to have if statements. So it sounds weird, but it's how Python works. Self.app.player. Great. I'm just gonna speed through this because all of this is just my calculations. So let's just speed through this. There we go. So now I sped through that, and now I'm gonna make one called time to move. So you have to like time to move, telling that guy, telling the enemy, it's time to move. Let's go. And for this, I'm gonna speed through it like usual because it's all my calculations, like everything. So yeah, just gonna speed through it. There we go. And over here, I think, yeah. And we're just gonna put these spaces in. I always forget that while writing. It makes it more cleaner and more easier to understand. Okay, now define move, because we also need to do move. And over here we're gonna need same thing, gonna need this. So over here I'm gonna speed through this too. I'm gonna speed through all of this so far because it's everything over here is now just calculations and everything I've done. So if you guys need to, like, want to ask me a question, the chat is always there down, and you can just ask me any question you need, just if you need help or anything. So over here, okay, so now where was I was here, right? And over here, let me do that here, and Excel return, and yeah. there we go. I guess that's that. So now I guess because we've done this, I'm just gonna quickly. What is wrong with this sometimes? Is it me or is it my mouse? Just so annoying sometimes. There we go. So now we've done this, and I'm gonna put the files on GitHub if you need, if you want, so you can use this, and it'll be easier for you, so you can try doing the program yourself. And there we go. Enemy class has been finished. So now let's move on to app class, because I guess that's our the next one to do. So app class. Over here we're gonna need to do the same thing of the whole app. And cause this is yeah, there we go. That's our app class done for you. There we go. And over here you can make your changes, your tweaks for your calculations, because all I've done is use the same thing from player class and enemy class and converted it all into this. So basically I've just took all like little things, and over here I've imported copy, system and pygame. Okay, and I've imported these. If copy and system doesn't work for you, I think then you should head over to CMD. But I really feel it's gonna work for you, and I'm still just gonna head over to CMD, and over here I'm just gonna go to just type in pip install system. So it should import it for you if it's not working, but I really think it should work. I don't know, it should work for you. And if copy doesn't work, which I doubt it won't, is because it comes with Python itself. Yeah, I don't know, but just don't do this unless you like. I'll put a link into the description where you can the easiest way of getting system and copy without look, I'll show you. Okay, for a second I'm gonna have to blank the screen as I've got to do one thing, so if you give me a second. Okay, and now I just need to do something. That we go. Okay, so Google, there it is. Now over here, if I just search up, yeah, you can go over to this pip install OS system. So this is only for Mac, and if it doesn't work for you, like the if system doesn't work for you to on Python, then this is the one of the ways, because this is only for Mac, and from the current knowledge I have, I feel like Python is already contributing and supporting system and copy, and same with copy. I think pip install copy is same thing. No, I don't think we have something like that. Yeah, I doubt it. So yeah. So that's that, and then settings we've done, and there's our game ready to go. So let's save all of them. And yeah. So over here, I'm just going to press F5. Oh, sorry, that won't work. Oh, I'm sorry. I've got an error here, and I'm gonna have to fix it. Oh, okay, I see the error. Okay, so what I've done wrong over here? Oh no, I don't think you can see that. No, you can't see that, can you? I'm so sorry. over here, what I've done is this walls.txt is not in the correct place it should be, so I'm just gonna quickly change. Go over here, just in this folder, just changing it. 1 second. Just go over to my desktop, projects, and yes, you're right. I was right. I don't. Okay. Now all I do is copy this. All right. So this wall.txt is just wrong. Let me open my real one. Oh, there we are. There, wall.txt. It's the same thing. Wall.txt. The numbers are same. Should open any second. There we go. So there's our walls.txt. Now over here, just go over here, run it. Okay, now what is it giving me now? Okay, let's see. If, oh, can you please build this? If underscore name equals main dot main. Yeah, it should work. I think it's just this main's problem. Let me try on ideally the real Python one and run it. So open settings, then main. Just need to run the main, not anything. Run. Maybe I've done too many. Oh, it should work. If underscore underscore. Let's see. Try now. Where am I getting that error now? Oh, I spelled it wrong. I'm so sorry. From settings import all. Okay, which file is this in? Settings.py. Set icon. Did I do set con? Set. What is the error I am getting? Okay. So over here, have I done anything? Oh yes, I see it there. How is this so annoying? Icon and then oh I okay. Let me just add this in. Me just sometimes so dumb. There we go, and we don't need this. Save, and then let's try this again. Control. What is it saying now? From app class, import everything. It's giving me. Oh right, I'm auto running this. Let me try this again. Are you joking? Okay, now let me see. What is the error in here? Alright, give me a second and I'll fix this error and I'll be back in no time. Oh, it's my silly me. I've done spelling error over here. Yeah, I've done a spelling error. I'm just gonna go over and change it. Give me a second and I'll be back to you in no time. Okay, I fixed the error and let me run it one more time. Okay, inconsistent use of tabs and spaces in indentation. Oh, I'm getting a tab error. Okay, so let me fix this tab error. Finally, I fixed the error and look, It's taking me right into our Pac-Man game. So all we need to do, press spacebar, boom, we're in. And over here, we use these. See, as I was saying over here, I'm just gonna kill myself. You see this blue figure, um, over here? He is literally targeting me. Yeah, and his speed is the same as my speed over here. And wherever I go, I'm this guy. Okay, game over. This time I've got 3 lives. Here, 3 lives at the bottom. So I'm over here, and he is constantly on me right now. Even though I have uh, and this yellow one, the yellow one, he is at the same thing, but he is a little bit slower, but he is still targeting me. Whereas the red one, I don't know what they are doing. Yeah, and the red one, I don't know what it is doing, and the orange one, I seriously have no idea what that one is doing. He's just wandering around. And see how strategic it is. If I go over here, yeah, the blue one is gonna come fast. Yeah, but look at this. Oh no. Wait, let me just show you again. These people are very intelligent. So look, the blue one is coming and the yellow one is over there. So they both know I'm here and they're both trying to target me. But if you look here, that yellow one killed me. And I could not have escaped because over here was the blue one, over here was the yellow one. So they know what they're doing. And look, they're trying to target me. So even if I try running away, very far off right now. They have no chance of it. Ah, they caught me. I'm really bad at this. Not the best gamer. But oh, look how intelligent he is. And the yellow one's on me. Okay. I've actually never finished the game. I mean, I have, but I've never like beat my friend's high score. I was the one who made it, but my friend got a high score than me using my own game. So yeah, that's how the game works. And I hope you are all wanting to try out this game and try making it, uh, as you can all try it out and make it. And I hope you have a great evening today, or whenever you're watching this. Great morning, great afternoon, and great evening. And I guess I guys will see you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.